Guys, it's Reese from the Reese Card Channel and welcome back to another video of FNAF merch drop. Today we're going to be looking at FNAF figures. So there are a ton of FNAF figures. In fact, I actually did a video on the Mexican FNAF figures. Basically the very infamously bad bootlegged ones from Mexico. So make sure to check out that video of FNAF merch drop. You can find that episode on the playlist on the channel, so please check that out, as well as all the episodes of FNAF merch drop. But yeah, anyways, we're going to be looking at basically the other types of bootleg FNAF figures that aren't the Mexican ones. So yeah, although I will be including, although there is I believe one Mexican figure in this video. So yeah, anyways, let's get right into it. First of all, we have this set of figures. This is a whole collection of FNAF bootleg figures. And you can see that it looks like most of them are meant to be based on the FNAF World designs, as you can see. But obviously not good. And you know what? It's actually kind of ironic, because if you don't know, over the last month, at time of this video's release, Funko has announced a new set of official FNAF World merch. So for a long time, these figures have been these bootleg figures have been the only FNAF World merch, because Funko never made any actual FNAF World merch, which is probably because Scott Corvin is notorious for hating FNAF World, so he probably didn't want to see merch of it. But now it seems like he's softened up, and now we're actually going to be getting official FNAF World merch, which is really cool. But yeah, for a while, these were the only kind of FNAF World merch. In fact, it even features a FNAF World enemy right here. This little bug creature, which I forgot the name of, which I'm very sorry to any FNAF World fans, but I forgot the name of this enemy. Another thing that's kind of interesting is up here we got two human characters. We got Purple Guy right here and the Night Guard. Purple Guy seems to come with a cleaver, a little meat cleaver, which is kind of strange. You would think it would come with a knife, or maybe a mascot head, but no, he comes with a little cleaver. And yeah, there's not much else to talk about. I guess the only other thing I can maybe mention is the face of the puppet right here, which, yeah, that's definitely a face. Right, move on to the next one. This one's very interesting, because this is kind of if you saw my previous video, which was on FNAF books and magazines, there were a couple of products which looked like they were part of something that wasn't even related to FNAF, and yet for some reason had FNAF slapped on the cover. This is another example. This looks like a generic kiddie toy line, but for some reason they use a parody of FNAF called Five Nights of Farts. Yeah, Five Nights of Farts. And it comes with this really strange version of, I guess it's meant to be Freddy, even though he has a red bow tie and no top hat. But other than that, I guess this is meant to be Freddy, but it just looks so weird. I've seen this figure a lot throughout my years of being in the FNAF community, and every time I see it, it's just so weird. It just doesn't, it's crazy to me that this, I guess this is meant to be a parody of FNAF, but this is the only one that exists from this brand. So yeah, Five Nights of Farts, which use an actual 5 and not which use the actual number 5 and not, the word 5. So yeah, Five Nights of Farts, everyone. All right, move on to the next one. I do think this might be a Mexican bootleg, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. This is a Twisted Ones bootleg of William Afton, I'm assuming, from the books. And he comes in this Spring Bonnie, or I guess I could say Springtrap suit. You can actually take the head off and expose William Afton's screaming face with his bleeding eyes. He's kind of got a Sonic Dolly XC thing going on with the bloody tear streaks. So yeah, this is very no. I don't know why he's bald here. I'm guessing because he's lost his hair, but it doesn't look good. I can say that. Also, what's also weird is the packaging up here. It features this one really weird Night Guard character who isn't from the books, I believe. Yeah, I don't think this guy's not in the book. He's not in the Silver Eyes, Twisted Ones, or Fourth Closet. This is an OC that maybe the people behind this bootleg made, which I don't get why. Also down here it says FNAF Game Pizzeria Simulator, when it's clearly not based on Pizzeria Simulator. It's based on the Twisted Ones book, so don't know what that's about. Right, move on to the next one. We have a whole collection, this one being based on Security Breach. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of unofficial, fan-made, and in some cases maybe somewhat official versions of Security Breach characters. First of all, we have Glamrock Bonnie, which is based on not the actual design. We have a bunch of fan-made characters like a Glamrock Orville Elephant, Glamrock Mangle, a Glamrock Happy Frog. Like, I feel like I've seen these designs. I've seen these fan-made Glamrock designs before in like YouTube videos, especially this like this Glamrock Mangle. I've seen that in like Razbalski's videos, and like because if you don't know Razbalski, he plays a lot of Security Breach mods. So these designs have been like Security Breach mods and videos like that. But I guess someone decided to take them and make them action figures. But other than that, we also got this weird Music Man, which doesn't look like it's based on any of the Music Men that are in Security Breach. Like, it's not based on the wind-up Music Man or DJ Music Man. It looks like it's meant to be more based on Music Man from FNAF 6. And also we have Shattered Monty, but he has his legs, which is inaccurate because Shattered Monty is not meant to have legs. We have Shattered Roxanne, except she has her eyes, which again is completely inaccurate, because the main detail of Shattered Roxanne is that she lost her eyes thanks to Gregory. And then we have Shattered Chica, who doesn't look as bad as Shattered Monty or Roxy, but still, like, the face is, like, pretty inaccurate. And yeah, she's also missing a lot of detail on her body. So yeah, I don't know even how to explain this one. This one's just weird. Alright, move on to the next one. We have another set of Twisted Ones themed merch. So we have Twisted Chica. I guess this is meant to be a Twisted Springtrap, Twisted Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy. But then randomly you have another Night Guard character. And he comes with the Freddy mask from FNAF 2, a security guard hat, and then randomly a Bonnie mask, which I don't think is not from the books, and it's definitely not from the games. I mean, the Freddy mask is obviously meant to be, from FNAF 2. But then you just have the Bonnie mask, which, like, I believe you do wear a Bonnie mask during the Trick or Treat minigame in Curse of Dreadbear, but it's definitely not the same mask as in that, and this is not even based on Curse of Dreadbear, so yeah. Anyways, move on to the next one. We have a bunch of what looks like Nightmare sister location characters. We got like a Nightmare Funtime Bonnie, we have Ennard. Then randomly we have regular Nightmare Foxy, or actually based on looks like the speaker on this chest. I won't be surprised if it's like a repainted or remodeled Funtime Foxy. And then we just have a Nightmare Funtime Freddy, but instead of Bonbon, he has a Freddle. And also the top is based on the Twisted Ones. I don't know why half the merch in this video is based on the Twisted Ones. Like, these bootleggers love to use the Twisted Ones. Alright, move on to the next one. This one's kind of interesting. These are figures, these like bootlegs are like based on like actual FNAF figures. Like these are clearly, there was actually a wave of Funko figures that did feature these set of characters, that did feature Glitch Trap, Jacko Bonnie, Captain Foxy, Grim Foxy, and Dreadbear. But these are like watered down versions, like the colors are inverted. The face of Foxy and Dreadbear just look no. Glitch Trap looks much more cartoonishly mischievous. Again, Jacko Bonnie, I don't know what's going on with you. He looks somewhat the most normal out of these lot, but again, the colours just look really weird. Alright, second to last. These are official, like these right here, these are official, and you can tell because they have the Funko logo on them. These are the tie-dye figures. Yeah, these are official. So basically Funko, they have this trend nowadays where instead of making actual new figures, or well, excuse me, they do make actual new figures, but in between those, they release these really bizarre and just cash in raves. Like they have tie-dyes and just other like random releases just to fill in the gaps between actual releases. They also release, you can see down here, these tie-dye plushies. So yeah, these are official. And to be honest, the only one I feel like is worthy to talk about is this tie-dye Springtrap, because this guy's a big old meme to the point where Piper Rubio, I think that's how you say her name, who's one of the actors in the FNAF movie. She actually posted an image of her like with this figure. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But other than that, these are just nah. Alright, last one. We have a Mexican figure. I'm going to say it's a Mexican figure because it has all the Mexican traits. It's got not so good, and you can take off the chest and has the lights. So this is definitely a Mexican figure. Must clearly based on what looks like Freddy, except his eyes are bugging out of his head. Again, he's got the lights in his chest. You can take off his chest actually, which I feel like would make more sense with a Funtime animatronic like Funtime Freddy and not normal Freddy. Also, his microphone is red. It's got a red stream. It's got like a red line in his hat, which is inaccurate because only Toy Freddy has that. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the playlist for more. And yeah, see ya.